welcome you, sir. The address covers Vasco Lavadi.
Thank you, thank you.
Namaste. Today,
My
we
honor.
are celebrating Independence Day. Speech,
Look,
freedom to
about
live
it.
life in our own way. I wish you all a very happy
Open
Independence
order,
Day.
power, us.
I feel very happy to welcome our distinguished chief guest, Dr. S. Ramesh Subramanian, Chairman of ACE Group of Schools. He is accompanied by our respected principal Avadi, our VP Coaching, our RB Avadi, Priya, the school people with the motives of grade 9. Gold medal and silver medal in marathon. He is also semi-medalist and student. He also got school state award. He also won 2 certificates and 2 trophies in track and also in fast race with their bags. I'm very proud moment for us. We thank our chairman sir for this speech. I can feel the air full of patriotism and enthusiasm and occasion of this Independence Day celebration. Irrespective of color, culture, civilization. My request to Honorable Chairman Sir Dr. S. Ramesh Subramanian to hoist the flag. I request everyone to stand for flag hoisting.
independence, and freedom can only exist in doing what is right. Namaste to one and all present here. We all know that we have gathered here on a very special occasion for our 75 years of Independence Day celebration. With enormous delight, we take immense pleasure in welcoming our Honorable Chairman, Sir, Dr. Ramesh Subramanian, a great asset and a great guiding factor behind us to excel in education. We are happy to welcome our Vice Principal, Ms. Potselvi, KG Coordinator, Ms. Sasireka, our dedicated and lovable teachers, our DGM, Mr. Suresh, and the non-academic team. We are most delighted to welcome all the parents who are present here. We sincerely appreciate your cooperation and heartful thanks for your presence for the special occasion. Last but not the least, we welcome the blooming kids, talented future generation, and the pillars of our nation. In this eventful day, we should pray to God to enhance our country. This independence is priceless. With these words, I bow my head to the flag with the words, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, who gave their lives and made great sacrifice. Now I would like to invite M. Geeta Sri to deliver speech in English.
Namaste to our Honorable Chairman Sir, Treasurer Ma'am, Intellectual DGA Sir, esteemed Principal Ma'am, VP Ma'am, Coordinator Ma'am, my dear teachers, my dear parents and my dear friends. Every year on August 15, Independence Day is celebrated as a national holiday in India when people remember the long phase of our nation's independence from the British rule. On August 15, 1947, India gained independence after a series of movements in which many freedom fighters have sacrificed their lives. Let us all hold our hands together and bow in front of all those heroes who bravely fought to gift a generation full of freedom. Today, our mind is without fear and our heads are held high up in the sky. Just think of those times when mothers sacrificed their son, where the country had blood marks engraved on its battlegrounds, where people lost their families, where daughters lost their fathers and wives sacrificed their husbands. India is an independent nation now. For years, our courageous heroes fought valiantly to ensure that future generations might live in freedom and dignity. Let's salute the sacrifices made by the freedom fighters and soldiers who made us realize the dream of an independent and unified India. We pay tribute to the heroic personalities, justice, liberty, unity, equality and fraternity. May we weave a better future and embrace it with high hopes, growth and positivity. Wishing you all a very happy Independence Day. Jai Hind.
Namaste to all. Good morning. Good morning. Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. This is the echo in which this country got the independence. 75 years of independence we have been enjoying. Today is the 76th Independence Day, and it's a happy occasion for every true Indian citizen. We have to salute the father of the nation, the way in which he got the independence, the ahimsa, non-violence. Today, we have to safeguard those non-violence and ahimsa way of living. That's a real tribute we bestow to our national father. The freedom fighters who have sacrificed their life to get this freedom is definitely a great moment for all of us to remember and revere them. The army, the air force, and the navy, and the police who safeguard us, who securize this nation, is definitely, we have to salute all those people at this great moment. While going through the 75 years of our achievements, definitely I wanted to review and know for all of us how this 75 years have been the success story of our country, and what's the targets in which we are going to focus for making this country a superpower. First, I would like to say we were in a very last positions on the world GDP. Can you understand what do you mean by GDP? Just gross domestic product. That means it's the income of the country, and all of us know the rankings. We have come to a very good level today. USA leads the rank with $21 trillion. USA leads the rank with $21 trillion, followed by China with $16 trillion. The third position goes to Japan with $6 trillion. The fourth position goes to Germany with $5 trillion. We are very narrow with the UK. We are in the sixth position between $3.2 trillion, a few lakhs only difference between us and the UK. Last year we were in the fifth position. A small lead UK has done this year. Don't you feel it's a proud moment for all of us? Let's give a clap for all these achievements. It's not possible because of the great contribution of the entrepreneurs and every citizen of this country. When this country got independence, we had many challenges to face. We had shortage of food grains. There were 30 crore people to 40 crore people when we got the independence. There were famine, shortage of food grains. Our 7 lakh villages agriculturists made the Green Revolution, the first 5-year plan, to be successful. We became self-reliant on food grains, on food security. Today with 140 crore people, we don't suffer for food. Do we think about food today? Never. I think we can give a big clap for the agriculturists and salute to them. The second one is the industrial revolution, the manufacturing base. We were reliant on many day-to-day things for our requirements. Many industrialists brought in the self-reliance of our day-to-day products. A few to mention: Tata, Birlas, Bajaj, on various sectors have fulfilled the self-reliance on FMCG products, on industrial outputs like cement, chemicals, and automobiles, and many more to continue. And this is a continuation process. Today, our project on Make in India is going to make this world look at us as a base of production. Industrial production is a means to remove unemployment. I have to share today, we have the youngest population in the world, 65 crore youth, and India is a land of fortune. Between 2020 to 2045, definitely this is a land of fortune, and we have 65 crore people to serve the world. So there has to be an employment for all these young youth, whether in India or abroad. Manufacturing base is a must, and service organizations are a must. So Make in India is a participation of every true Indians to make it possible. On this point, I would like to emphasize on one aspect. The Western countries today do not have manufacturing base. Then how do they survive and how do they make money? They make money because of the inventions. One person in USA, Thomas Alva Edison, made 1,000 inventions and patented it and made a trademark. Today, we eat so many American goods, the regular goods, brands like Coca-Cola, KFC and whatnot. Do they have been produced from US and sent over here? No. But the brand survives. So the patent, trademark and branding is going to the future, wherein every citizen has to look on it. For the children, I would like to say, and for the parents to know. There were 12 lakh R&D research professionals in USA who work and toil for all these patents and trademarks for new inventions. There are 9 lakh people in China who make this possible. With a larger population, there are only 3 lakh R&D professionals in India. There's a great number of scientists who have to come from this country. And this is the focus in which we have to make our children to study. It is not the regular subjects we should study and pass. The focus and responsibility of every parent and the child is to focus on these aspects. If somebody could do something innovative, we have to encourage every child. We have to stand behind them and ensure that he achieves in the profession in which or the subject in which he has to grow. Science and maths are the basics of learning. Deeper learning is very, very important in these subjects. Zero was invented in India. When it comes to education, we shouldn't forget there is a country which had the first university in the world, Nalanda University. It happened several thousand years back. We were the educators of the world. Definitely, the Gurukulam system of education was more on practical way of life and learning. Today, how many of us are practicing it? Definitely, that system has to be encouraged among the children, and parents have to patronize it. Now, coming to the next achievements and the focus, what we have to do. The white revolution. For your information, parents, our country is the largest producer of milk and milk products in the world. I think we should be proud about it. We should be proud about it. There are many products in which we are number ones. We are the largest exporters of, producers of cement in the world, second to China. We are one among the few largest exporters of software and IT professionals in the world. What are the sectors in which we have to focus in India to make all these things possible? The capital goods manufacturing should be our focus from the small scale MSMEs levels, and every child should be trained not only for employee, he should become an employer to create value for himself and to make innovations and branding for himself. In abroad, when they select students for education, toppers are definitely toppers, no question about it. But they focus between the 75% to 85% marks. You know why? They feel they are the students who will stay with the subject in and out throughout their life. Because somebody is 95%, he will be with the subject for 5 or 10 years, then he becomes a CEO. His way of life itself becomes an administrator. Yes, all those things are also very required. But studying deep into the subject and getting better good marks is very, very important. And to do R&D beyond the subject is more important. Then the achievements on aerospace, something remarkable. Recently, you would have also seen a movie about a scientist who has invented liquid fuel, the low-cost launch that made the world look back on India. And today, for your information, our ISRO is the lowest cost launching pad for satellites from the world. It's all because of the contributions of our great scientists. The next on the agenda is the arms and ammunitions. We had challenges during these periods. The 1962 Chinese War, the 1965 Pakistan War, the 1971 Bangladesh War, and the Kargil War. All these things made us realize that how important that India should produce arms and ammunitions. When we were importing so much of arms and ammunitions from abroad, today we have become definitely a producer of arms and ammunitions. We are exporting to many countries today. It's a proud moment for all of us. It's a very proud moment for all of us. The digital revolution, the transportations, communications, all these things are the spheres in which India is on the fast track. All of us know to the infrastructure, whether it is on roadways, railways, airways, and seaways, we are growing faster. For your information, Indian Railways, the largest networked organization in the world, which employs 30 lakh people. So definitely a proud moment for all of us. Coming to innovations on many aspects on digitalization, the email was invented by an Indian Indian scientist, and today throughout the world communication has become very comfortable. Hotmail.com. It's a proud Indian who has invented it. On digitalization, this COVID we crossed because we are a school which were on digitalization from day one from 2010. So a step above, and nothing has to be spared on technology advancement, has to be the thumb rule of everybody here. When something latest comes, we have to adopt and try to use it. I can proudly say, when the COVID period, when there was a lockdown announced by the Prime Minister, we are supposed to open the school on 4th April. For your information, our school opened on dot online. It's a proud moment for our school because we were equipped for everything, and more important is, as a management, we could be comfortable in doing this, planning it. But we had 90% to 100% attendance from all the parents and children. That is the best part of it. That's the best part of it. Did we miss our regular work? Did we miss our regular education? Probably it is not equivalent to offline. But progress towards digitalization had made all these things possible. Never forget, parents, India is progressing towards superpower. But the responsibility to become a superpower is not only becoming powerful, we have to respect every individual. Freedom, what do you mean by freedom? Freedom is not that what we enjoy and what we can do, whatever we want. We respect others' freedom. Today is showing our unity. Showing our unity. Avadi ka Amrit Maha Utsav. 200 million households have hoisted the flag showing the unity. 200 million households have shown unity by hoisting the tricolor flag today. A simple slogan as made by a leader to follow by the fellow men when they respect it. When we respect and ensure we give the best to this country consciously. When Mahatma Gandhi was away from 7,000 miles away from his mother and promised that I will not drink wine nor eat non-veg, he suffered many a days. There is nobody to check. But he says, for every person, his conscience is the best police. His conscience is the best police. So with all these sharings, I would like to say, let us be a true citizen of this country, give our contributions fullest, and make this country proud and be a true Indian. Jai Hind.
Respected Chairman Sir, Principal, DGM Sir, our most beloved teachers, students and parents, and everyone who is a part of ABS Global Smart School Avadi, I take this privilege to propose the vote of thanks on the auspicious occasion of Independence Day of our beloved country. Enjoy the little things, for one day you may look back and realize they were the big things. Today, my words are not enough to express the gratitude. On behalf of the organizing committee and ABS Global Smart School Avadi, I would like to render my sincere thanks to our Honorable Chairman, Dr. Ramesh Subramanian, who graced the occasion with his presence as a chief guest and for motivating all through the ways. Heartfelt thanks to our principal, Ms. Devane, for her constant support and guidance in organizing the event.